Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. You know what time it is. Time to spin that ACC Wheel of Destiny. Time to buckle up in the ACC. Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
This has really grown as a rivalry over the last couple of years, especially as division rivals. So this should be a good one. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. North Carolina State is lined up for the opening kickoff. So here we go. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 34-yard line. Florida State's offense really centered around his quarterback, and as he goes, the team seems to go, Kirk.
Brad, over the weeks, I've been watching him on film, and one thing I've seen is his ability to make good decisions. I mean, time after time, he just avoids the mistakes. And when you can do that as a quarterback and as a leader of an offense, you're going to move the football down the field.
Made at the 42-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. They're going to test this defense early with a no huddle. And he's hit immediately. That one goes for good yardage and a first down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on second down.
Seminoles have a lot at stake here, including some possible record-breaking performances. Records and stats are great, but I think to a man, these players say, let's win the game first, and then any accolades we get along with it, that'd be great. From the 46-yard line, it's second down. Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
From their own 42-yard line, it's first down.
Let's go, let's go! Set! Blue 19! Check, check! Hey, Texas! Texas!
Just throws this one away.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Just throws this one away. Third and 10 coming up. Ball on the 42. Nearly picked off, but he couldn't hold it. And that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
Anderson to punt. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. They'll bring him down at the 19-yard line. Offense comes back out looking to improve from their last effort.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
And a quick throw. Inside the 30. Tackle around the 11-yard line.
This is a great pitch and catch combination, and they hook up here for a big-time gain.
It's 1st down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. End zone touchdown. He continues his long tradition here of touchdown passes.
What an awesome field general he's been in his time here. Orchestrating all these scores comes so naturally to this guy.
He makes the PAT. A short 2-play, 81-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Boy, that is scoring in a hurry. This offense is looking more and more explosive.
So our score, 7-0. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Parks fields it at the 2. Gets to about the 24-yard line. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Looking for the corner. He's to the 40. And they push him out right around the 48-yard line. From their own 48-yard line. 1st down. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 4.
Too easy.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Check 50. Here we go.
Quick pass. They'll bring him down at the 45. They need about 3 yards to get the 1st down here on 3rd down. Steps up in the pocket. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Comes across the middle. Couldn't haul it in.
Parks is intended receiver on the play. That brings up 4th and 3.
Bryant is the deep man awaiting the return. That turned out to be a nice little punt there.
It was just a little pooch kick, but it was very effective. I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out in the field. They took that football and drove the length of the field to put points up on the board. And I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they started to get a little bit fatigued.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16. Florida State is up a score. Throws it deep. No, incomplete.
White is the intended receiver on the play. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Throws out and through his hands.
This isn't how you get an offense going, and it can't help anybody's confidence.
Mitchell waiting the return. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul, clipping, receiving team.
So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. They try running left. Gains his way to the 33-yard line.
You're always looking for ways to get your playmakers involved, whether it's handing it off or just throwing it to them.
And he's taken down at about the 33-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
That's the senior safety that made that tackle. Great job of providing run support from the secondary.
From their own 33-yard line. 2nd down. He's at midfield. He has some room to the 10. And he will score. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he adds the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 78-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Well, Brad, right now this offense is hot, and they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
We get a tie game at 7-7. Anderson is lined up to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 29-yard line. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Receiving team.
Flipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here. They've got to play with some focus and smarts here. They don't want to make a mistake and suddenly find themselves trailing.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
Throws it in a hurry. Brought down right around the 34. What a play.
Boy, solid job there by the quarterback, recognizing the defensive coverage and delivering the ball to the open receiver.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. With the pass, incomplete.
The intended receiver on the way. That makes it 2nd and 10.
He airs it out. And he got it. Good tackle there in space.
Call the game 39 yards. 1st down.
He throws it. Caught end zone for the touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Taylor has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep.
Mitchell deep to return.
He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 27. And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line. From their own 45-yard line. 1st down. Carter on the run. Nice run there as they work the outside.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Goes a laser across the middle. That's a great tackle at the 37.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
From the 37-yard line, it's 1st down. And down he goes at the 37-yard line.
No gain. That makes it 2nd and 10.
He's tackled at the 38.
Did you see how quickly he was able to get into the backfield and make that tackle? Not many guys that big can move that fast.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 27.
Check 52. He's checking there. Red 85. Red 85.
And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 13. First and 10. Ball on the 13. He's taken down at the 9.
The intended receiver on the play.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Touchdown, NC State.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he tacks on the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. He just drills this one. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 26-yard line. We played one quarter. We're deadlocked right now at 14. And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2.
They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now.
Tackle made around the 34-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
This is a very well-coached defense. They know to get their hands up in the air and to try to knock down passes.
It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37. Quick shot. The defender tips it away.
Coach is going to have to be happy with that one. The defender was in the right position to make the play. They're going to have to be more successful throwing the football. You can't gain solid yardage if the defense isn't concerned about the passing game. They're going to end up crowding the line of scrimmage, expecting a run on every down.
Abrams awaits the snap. And he has it on the corner. Mitchell fields it at the 26. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Receiving team.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set them back.
From their own 22-yard line. 1st down. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
The defense was able to get really good penetration and drop him short of the line of scrimmage.
Check three, check three, check three, check three, check three, check three.
And they make the stop around the 17-yard line. NC State's got a guy behind center that can really do it all, Herbie. I mean, he's a dual threat. He can hurt you with his feet and his arm. With this guy, it's PYP. Pick your poison. It's 3rd and 15. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Tackle at the 27-yard line.
I know the defense would have liked to have prevented such a big gain, but the important thing is that they held and brought up 4th down.
Bryant is back awaiting the punt. Bryant fields at the 29. Room around the corner. Inside the 30. The 10. They return it all the way for the touchdown. Oh, that's going to get the old heart pumping.
These fans are usually the 12th man for the home team, but that electric return has totally taken them out of this game. They are dead silent.
And he converts the extra point. Florida State gets set to kick this one away. He'll return it from the 3. He's to the 20. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team.
That one will put the offense in a hole, and they'll try to get some of that back on this upcoming play.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
You like that? You like that? Let's go!
Takes the handoff, tackled for a loss.
Loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Man left, man left.
They line up at the 10. It's 2nd down.
Check 37. Ready! Black and 5. Black 85.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
From their own 15-yard line. 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Ready! 53. Blue 88.
They'll bring him down at the 29. Tackled after decent pickup.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Concentration
Automatic
lapse
first
right
down.
there. The coaches will be giving them an earful for it, too.
From the 50. 1st down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Ready! Black 88.
And he tackles him hard at the 49. The halfback picks up a yard.
And that was the junior corner who'll get credit with that tackle.
Check, tight right, tight right. Pull up there, check the house up there. Four down. Ready! 395. 395.
Now he's scrambling. And he's taken down at the 44-yard line.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down.
Switch. Let's go.
Passes to the wide out, and he can't pull it in.
I know this quarterback trusts his arms and his receivers, but he's got to know when not to throw the ball. He didn't have any room at all, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
Doesn't want to let the punt returner have a chance here. He just wants to change field position. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. Florida State's offense is just clicking on all cylinders, Herbie, right now. It's everything they planned for, and it's all working.
Everything is coming together for this offense. They seem to be getting better with each series. And, this game started where this team was, they wondered if they were going to be able to move the ball against this defense. And I think right now, they seem to, as I said earlier, they seem to be growing with their confidence with each possession.
Going deep, and he's tackled right away.
That's how we do that.
First down.
Florida State is up by a touchdown.
Let's go, D.
Slings it. Brought down right around the 38-yard line.
Gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Mike 55! Mike 55! Check,
He lets it fly. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal.
That's a gain of 45 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. He makes the PAT. Taylor has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Mitchell from the 3. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. We're about set to start things up again. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. North Carolina State just took their first time out. About 8 yards there on the scramble. It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Check 26, check 26. 49. Check 24. Ready. Green 19. Green 19.
Nice run up the middle. First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. And a quick throw. Steps out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. They get only a yard from the pass play.
Wasn't a huge gain here, but at least you know as a quarterback that when you throw to this senior, you're putting the ball into some sure hands.
He's on the run. And he's tackled at the 49-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards.
Easy. Stingray. Stingray.
He's going to try and scramble. And down he goes at the 46. The Seminoles taking their first time out of the half.
4th down.
Anderson is waiting for the snap. And this one is a beauty. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20.
Third and 10.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. He's knocked out of bounds at the 43.
That's a gain of 23 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. And they get the sack. It's been a well-fought game as we head to the half. 28-14, FSU. And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. Parks from the 2. And he's taken down at the 18-yard line.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Take 4, take 4.
Let's go. Easy, easy, easy. Big dog, big dog.
Now he tries to buy some time. There's a fumble. Scoops it up. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field.
Larry. Hey, check right, check right.
Touchdown, FSU. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
Once he gets those jets on, there wasn't going to be anything that could stop him. And he hits the PAT. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Mitchell deep to return.
From his own goal line, he's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 26. NC State's having a hard time doing anything on offense right now.
Well, they've had some opportunities, but they either turn the ball over or obviously don't execute on third down and they're forced to punt. Or their drive ends up stalling on a fourth down. But they're moving the ball at times. I think they've just got to take some chances at this point late in the game like this. Throw the ball downfield and hope that your receivers can make some plays.
Dumps it right to his fullback. He's taken down at the 28-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Check.
Ready, hot.
A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
And that's the safety who stepped up to make that tackle.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Tight end right. 4 down. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike,
Ready. 550.
hey, motion backfield.
They go with the run. He gets out to about the 37-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. He scrambled. Tackle made at the 47-yard line. He must not have seen anybody open on that play.
Nobody open downfield, but he's got to be careful. I like his toughness, but those kind of hits are going to take a toll on him eventually.
From the 47-yard line. Second down.
carry, and he's brought down for a loss. 2-yard loss for the halfback.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Man left, man left.
First down grab by the receiver, and they push him out at the 39.
10 yards. That'll move the chains for another North Carolina State first down.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
From the 40-yard line. 2nd down.
Green 19! Green 19!
And they make the stop around the 37-yard line.
3 yards. 3rd down.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 29.
Ready! Check, 5-2!
Gets it. He's in space. He's still going. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 5.
Well, they're living on the edge here a little bit, but, you know, they're converting when they have to.
Here's the 11th play of the drive. And he's stopped behind the line.
The thing about the option is you're going to have some negative plays, but if you keep running it, it'll create some big play opportunities.
From the 10-yard line. 2nd down. They're not done yet. And he tacks on the extra point. So a 12-play, 73-yard drive, and they get it in for 7. Anderson ready to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 14. And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Oh, this is an example of this quarterback just really being able to go out and show his competitive spirit. And each time he plays, he puts that out on display. But I also think a big key to his success today has been the offensive line. Time and time again, they've done a good job of giving him the amount of time he needs back in the pocket to be able to read the defense and then make a throw downfield. So good job by the big guys up front.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From their own 29-yard line. First down. There's a strike complete.
You know, this is just amazing. You spend 6 days planning as a defensive coordinator for one guy, and then you get the other quarterback. So now what happens?
Number 4 is in at quarterback.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Tackle at midfield.
The offensive coordinator has to be elated with the way his offense right now is executing. They're not in a hurry, but they're very, very methodical and very consistent with their approach. That's the 3rd first down that they've picked up on this drive.
From midfield. It's first down. And he hits hits him hard at the 47. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
That was a great hit by the defender. He just drove the ball carrier right to the ground.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Makes the catch, and look out. They'll bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Call it a gain of 11 yards. That makes it first and 10.
From the 36-yard line. First down.
Disco Raver! Disco Raver! They go!
Tackled after a decent pickup.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up second and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down.
Mike, 55! Right there in the middle.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty good ball game, and we've got 1 quarter to go. Florida State's lead is 2 touchdowns. All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the 4th quarter.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
And he's taken down at the 24-yard line.
Love to watch quarterbacks on third down to just kind of see where they are as far as their psyche and their approach to the game. This is another big third down. He was able to sit back, evaluate the defense, had just enough time to be able to make the throw. They pick up a first down, they get a new set of downs.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Check, alert, alert, alert! Mike 55,
Under pressure. Here's the pass, broken up. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
Well, he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Here comes the pressure, and they got him.
You can't take sacks like that as a quarterback. You just can't. If you can't find a receiver, get out of the pocket and throw the ball away.
And now they're faced with another 3rd and long as they try to convert and move those chains again. Defense goes with the extra defensive backs as the offense comes up 5 wide. Here's the call from the referee.
Delayed game, offense.
It'll be 3rd down again after that penalty.
Yeah, now they have more yards to pick up for the first down.
Well, they've converted one third down play on this drive, but now they're faced with a 3rd and long. Quick strike, and he drops it.
That was textbook coverage by the defense. That's exactly what you want to do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always happen.
Abrams to punt. It's a short kick. Oh, what a hit. And for Carter, it's been a fun afternoon.
Yeah, and I think you also have to give some credit to the big guys up front. They're really winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. It's allowing him to have more room to work with to be able to get upfield. He's just given this defense fits because of his ability to make big plays, and already we've seen him get into the end zone a couple times.
The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. He's out to the 30. Brought down at the 33. First and 10. Ball on their own 33. Quick throw out to the receiver. And he's tackled at the 45-yard line.
The middle linebacker came on a blitz, which can be very disruptive. Sometimes a quarterback will get happy feet when they see that coming. Not this guy. He's very composed and can deliver under a pass rush.
From their own 45-yard line. First down. They try to get a head start there.
False start, offense.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they can just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
Heading for the corner. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. And they finally knock him out at the 23. So we've got a first down after a great running play. Throws it in a hurry. What a play to set him up with a first and goal. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Just throws this one away.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Let's go! Black and black! Black! Easy, easy, easy! Buffalo, Buffalo!
Touchdown, Wolfpack! He's having quite a game. 3 rushing touchdowns now.
If I were the head coach of this football team, I would give him the ball at least 30 times a game.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Let's throw it out to Reese now for a studio update.
The Nittany Lions entered the day ranked 4th. That is now in the past tense. How far will they fall? And for Oregon State, they've won 2 straight.
North Carolina State is ready to kick it away. He's to the 10. Room around the corner. Brought down at the 33-yard line. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Clipping. Receiving team.
That one will put the offense in a hole, and they'll try to get some of that back on this upcoming play. A score here might effectively end this one. Florida State up 7 points. And down he goes at the 30.
That's a team of 17 on the play. First down. Number 4.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. He's to the 40. Gains his way to the 49-yard line.
First down.
Throws it deep. Can't connect. Took a great play to make sure that long pass wasn't completed.
Well, Brad, the quarterback had his man, and lo and behold, here comes the defender, and the play's over.
From their own 49-yard line, it's 2nd down. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side.
He just timed the snap count there and really made a nice play.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. To the 20. He's taken down at the 11-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Now it's 1st and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line.
That's good for down 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. Got him in the screenplay. He's tackled at the 1-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Defense stacked in tight here. Touchdown, Seminoles. And he hits the PAT. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
The Hokies entered today's game ranked 13th in the country, but knowing they had to have an impressive win to move into the top 10. We've been watching this thing all day long. The Blazers keep pounding away on the ground, and they find pay dirt.
He'll return it from the 3. At the 30. They'll bring him down at the 31. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
They'll make the sack.
Sometimes it's just a relentless pass rush that results in a sack. That's what happened there.
From their own 26-yard line. 2nd down. Now he tries to buy some time. And he has it on the corner. Slides down to the ground.
Man left, man left. 3 down.
Just under 2 minutes in the game.
In the air. It's intercepted. Well, that interception is going to seal the fate in this one. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. He's to the 40. Makes it out to about the 49.
Super effort by the tailback to pick up a nice gain and a 1st down. He's really a good-looking ball carrier.
He's at the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
24 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Hogan takes it right side. He's got an opening. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Huge play. Don't get too excited at home, folks, because I think this one is coming back. Here it is.
Still 1st down.
From the 31-yard line. It's 1st down. A little over a minute in the game. He's at the 20, and they push him out at the 17-yard line.
That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Gets to about the 14-yard line. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding. Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these.
Down.
Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
From the 24-yard line, it's 2nd down. Zips it to his receiver. Touchdown. The Seminoles knew they had a star quarterback. He came through for them in the clutch.
And this defense knows how good this quarterback is. In fact, that's why they decided to try to get as much pressure on him as they could. They weren't able to get home, leaving him plenty of time to make the throw, and he delivered when he needed to.
He makes the PAT. Florida State gets set to kick this one away.
Mitchell back to return.
Taken from the 3-yard line. He makes it to the 18-yard line. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did in their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
He's under pressure. It's intercepted, and that should do it. And they make the stop around the 16-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 16. Under a minute left. The halfback with a carry. Looking for the corner. Touchdown, FSU! And he adds the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Parks deep to return.
Mitchell fields it at the 3. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line.
We're late in the fourth quarter. This game has been a blowout for quite some time, and Kirk and I are just looking to make our flights. Quick strike to the receiver. They'll bring him down at about the 41. NC State's going to have to use their second time out of the half. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play by the defense. There's nothing like a defense being able to slip off of a block, get into the backfield of the offense, and then make a play in the backfield to be able to create some momentum possibly for this defense.
Big opening. Makes it out to about the 50.
Third down.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Carter gets the carry. Runs outside for a nice gain. The Seminoles know that they have to enjoy this guy while they've got him, because somewhere down the line he's going to be at the next level.
Well, that'll definitely be in his future, but for now he needs to sit back and just enjoy this performance, and really the play caller, the quarterback, the offensive line, the receivers, the entire group as just a whole should feel good about their performance.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.